Reason for operating an evaporator in multiple effect is to secure A. Increased steam economy. B. Decreased steam consumption. C. Both A and B. D. Increased capacity. The correct answer is both A and B. In a cooling tower, water becomes cool by A. Losing sensible heat. B. Heat transfer to surroundings. C. Vaporization due to heat loss to air. D. Losing latent heat. The correct answer is losing sensible heat. In Fourier's law, the proportionality constant is called the A. Heat transfer coefficient. B. Thermal diffusivity. C. Thermal conductivity. D. Stefan-Boltzmann constant. The correct answer is thermal conductivity. The heat transfer coefficient in film-type condensation is that for dropwise condensation. A. Greater than. B. Lower than. C. Is same as. D. Half. The correct answer is lower than. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Bubble size increases with the dynamic viscosity of the liquid in case of nucleate pool boiling. B. Thermal conductivity of a dry material is more than that of the damp material. C. Ratio of its capacity to economy equals the steam consumption in kghr in an evaporator. D. Vaporization of organic substances in evaporator mostly causes foam formation. The correct answer is thermal conductivity of a dry material is more than that of the damp material. Duhrings plot is of use in A. Extractive distillation. B. Evaporation. C. Leaching. D. Absorption. The correct answer is evaporation. Which has the lowest Prandtl number? A. Liquid metal. B. Aqueous solution. C. Water. D. Lube oil. The correct answer is liquid metal. Pick out the wrong statement. The value of hydrostatic head increases with increase in vacuum in the effect in a multiple effect evaporator system. B. Entering velocity of the liquid in the tubes of natural circulation evaporators is in the range of 0.3 to 0.9 meters second. C. Duhrings plot is used for calculating the concentration of solution. D. In a multiple effect evaporation system, the number of effects is limited by the total boiling point rise. The correct answer is Duhrings plot is used for calculating the concentration of solution. Prandtl number for most of dry gases is about A. 0.001, B. 0.72, C. 70, D. 150. The correct answer is 0.72. Prandtl number is the reciprocal of A. Thermal diffusivity momentum diffusivity. B. Thermal diffusivity x momentum. C. Thermal diffusivity x mass diffusivity. D. Mass diffusivity x momentum diffusivity. The correct answer is thermal diffusivity momentum diffusivity. In a heat exchanger with steam outside the tubes, a liquid gets heated to 45 C when its flow velocity in the tubes is 2 ms. If the flow velocity is reduced to 1 ms, other things remaining the same, the temperature of the exit liquid will be A. less than 45 C. B. more than 45 C. C. equal to 45 C. D. initially decreases and remains constant thereafter. The correct answer is more than 45 C. For a liquid in laminar flow through a very long tube, when the exit fluid temperature approaches the wall temperature, the equation to be used is A. nu 0.023 Re 0.8, P r 0.4, B. nu Gz, C. nu Gz, D. nu 2 Gz 0.5. The correct answer is nu Gz. Multiple effect evaporation accounts for A. steam economy, B. lower operating costs, C. Investment economy. D. None of these. The correct answer is steam economy. In case of a supercooled solution which is on the verge of crystallization, the free energy of the solution as compared to that of the solid is A. More, B. Less, C. Same, D. More or less depends on the nature of solution. The correct answer is more. Maximum water velocity in tubes of a 1-2 shell and tube heat exchanger may be around meters second. A. 1, B. 10, C. 20, D. 30. The correct answer is 1. In Biot number, the characteristic length used is the ratio of the solid. A. Volume to surface area, B. Perimeter to surface area, C. Surface area to volume, D. Surface area to perimeter. The correct answer is volume to surface area. Which of the following is the most widely used heat insulating material for pipelines carrying steam? A. Tar dolomite bricks followed by asbestos, B. Fire clay refractory followed by aluminium sheet, C. Cotton followed by aluminium foil, D. 85 magnesia cement and glass wool. The correct answer is 85 magnesia cement and glass wool. Heat transfer coefficient equation for forced convection nu 0.023 Re 0.8. Prn is not valid if the value of An 0.4 is used for heating, Bn 0.3 is used for cooling, C. Reynolds number for the flow involved is 10000, D. Reynolds number for the flow involved is 2100. The correct answer is Reynolds number for the flow involved is 2100. Which is the best tube arrangement in a shell and tube heat exchanger if the fluids are clean and non-fouling? A. Square pitch, B. Triangular pitch, C. Diagonal square pitch, D. None of these. The correct answer is triangular pitch. In case of a multipass shell and tube heat exchanger, the temperature drop in the fluid A is inversely proportional to the resistance across which the drop occurs. B and the wall are proportional to individual resistances. C and the wall is not related. D. None of these. The correct answer is and the wall are proportional to individual resistances. The purpose of providing expansion bellows in the shell of tubular exchanger is to A. Increase the heating load, B. Impart structural strength, C. Account for the uneven expansion of shell and tube bundles, D. Facilitate increase of shell length if needed. The correct answer is account for the uneven expansion of shell and tube bundles. Grashhoff number is given by A. GD3 T22, B. GD2 T2, C. GD2 TP2, D. GD3 TP2. The correct answer is GD3 T22. The overall heat transfer coefficient for a shell and tube heat exchanger for clean surfaces is U0400 watts M2.K. The fouling factor after 1 year of operation is found to be HD02000 watts M2.K. The overall heat transfer coefficient at this time is A. 1200 watts M2.K, B. 894 watts M2.K, C. 333 watts M2.K, D. 287 watts M2.K. The correct answer is 333 watts M2.K. In a laboratory test run, the rate of drying was found to be 0.5 x 10³ kg M2.S when the moisture content reduced from 0.4 to 0.1 on dry basis. The critical moisture content of the material is 0.08 on a dry basis. A tray dryer is used to dry 100 kilograms dry bases of the same material under identical conditions. The surface area of the material is 0.04 m2 kilograms of dry solid. The time required in seconds to reduce the moisture content of the solids from 0.3 to 0.2 dry bases is A 2000, B 4000, C 5000, D 6000. The correct answer is 5000. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Solvates are chemical compounds formed by solute with their solvents. When water is the solvent, then it is called a hydrate. B. In heat exchanger calculations, twated is used in place of T when it involves more than one sequence of heating or cooling, i.e. the superheating condensation or condensation subcooling. C. Heat transfer coefficient during nucleate boiling is not influenced by the agitation imparted. D. In case of short tube vertical evaporators, area of central downtake is about 50 to 100 of the total tube cross-sectional area. The correct answer is heat transfer coefficient during nucleate boiling is not influenced by the agitation imparted. What is the geometric mean of two heat transfer areas A1 and A2? A1, A2, B A1 A2, C A1, A2, D2 A1, A2. The correct answer is A1, A2. Evaporation by thermocompression results in the A. Saving of steam, B. Realization of multiple effect economy in a single effect, C. Both A and B, D. None of these. The correct answer is both A and B. Forced circulation evaporators are normally used for concentrating liquids having A. Scaling characteristics, B. High viscosity, C. Both a, B, D. Neither a nor B. The correct answer is both a, B. Steam economy in case of a triple effect evaporator will be A1, B1, C1, D between 0 and 1. The correct answer is 1.